Buffalo. We are all the way out in Chi-Town, Chicago, Illinois. You know it's me, B. Talia, host and executive producer. Today we have someone real special. This young fella here, this shiny young fella here is not from Buffalo. We got Mango 95 all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. What's up, Mango?
What's the word?
Listen. You know, if y'all don't know, me and Mango have this plan for quite some time, and this is gonna be a little bit more in depth than this can't be no average interview. I don't even got an average person sitting in front of me. So I'm gonna definitely take my time with this. I got a lot of angles to hit you from, and just to kind of give y'all a background. Actually, the way I ran into you, I don't know if I ever told you. I was just marketing. I market out. I live in, everybody knows that my hometown is Buffalo, New York. I reside in Atlanta. And I was doing some marketing, you popped up with my friends you may know. And I seen you and I said, oh, he just don't look like no regular person. So I had to click on the page. I'm like, who is this? Right? And I see Mango 95. I'm like, oh, wait. So I scroll down, I see some music. Obviously I keep my eye out for the most up and coming artists in a lot of different cities, obviously, not just on my own. And I said, wait, now hold the fuck up. Hold on. I know this is not the nigga from the meme. I know this is not the nigga from the meme. If y'all do not know, I'm not sure. I could be right. I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. But your first introduction to fame was goddamn social media. When you was working, minding your motherfucking business.
That wasn't even the first one. That's the crazy part. But you definitely right up there. I said you ain't even say you had for the meme.
What happened the first time?
I'm gonna say the first time. It was somebody that from Chicago. His name was Zach TV. Like he was.
Okay.
He used to do like vlogs and interviews. Like he interviewed like the most famous people in the city.
Okay.
So like even before he even seen me, I was still going viral for the same thing. Just the way I dressed though. That was the crazy part. I went viral just because I was the way I dressed. I used to take public transportation, so I dress like I'm fucking worth a lot of money, but I'm taking public transportation.
Right.
And you see somebody like that, you just looking at their ass, and you just see like you just taking public transportation, like he's regular. Like who the fuck do you think he is? That's what I'm saying. I used to go viral. That was like a couple years, like 2015, 2016.
Okay.
So it started a long time ago. So I definitely shout out to social media for that. Because if it weren't for social media, a lot of people would know who I am.
Yeah, this really has been a blessing to a lot of us. I'm going to be very honest. It's been a blessing. A curse to some, but a blessing to some of us. So, the Little Caesars meme, if y'all are not familiar with it, I know all my Mango fans definitely are familiar with it, but the Little Caesars, you was working. What part? Where was that at? What city was that at?
That was in South Holland.
South Holland.
South Holland.
It's crazy. When I first came to Atlanta, I came to Jonesboro, and I said to myself, this Little Caesars on Terra Boulevard. I said, I wonder if that's on Terra Boulevard. I've been wondering this whole time. It's so many questions. I've been just holding it to myself, like, I really want the answers to these. Okay, so boom. You was minding it. Can you tell me about how the fuck did that happen?
It was just a regular. I own that store, the one that I was working at. I just started to own that store, so I got from what I was like reading the manager for that store. So I ran that store. So it was like a regular day. It was then almost a year ago. Last month, so I was working in there. So we get a whole lot of people that come in. Actually, Snoop Dogg took a picture.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg came in, so he took a picture and put it on his page. And I'm gonna say, like maybe a few days after that, that shit went the fuck up. On his page, it was on Michael Blackson's page.
So that's how it got viral.
Snoop Dogg.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was on Snoop
How
Dogg
was
page.
Snoop in person?
He real cool. It was my first time hanging out with Snoop. I hang out with him a couple times. He real cool.
Okay.
So LA and Southern vibes, I know.
Okay, so that obviously hit the internet, just based upon, the gist of the meme, right?
Yeah.
So when the Cardi B situation happened,
Sparked back up.
it resurfaced itself.
Yeah, for like the 5th time, yeah.
But oh my God.
So it resurfaced like 3 times before that.
Get the fuck out of here.
So
every once in a while, this meme just resurfaces itself here and go again.
Any meme with me, anything with me is.
Have you been able to live a normal fucking life ever since then?
No. But even before that, it was hard for me to be. Like the first time I even went viral, like it was on Media Takeout.
Okay.
Zach TV, College Kid. The pictures they used to take them because since I'm from Atlanta, like the Migos, them all were cousins. Like I grew up with them.
So wait, we want to know. I'm not gonna lie. My whole city definitely asked me to ask you. How are you actually related to one of the Migos?
We all related, because we all family, cousins,
Okay.
nephew, uncle. So we definitely all related. But my
All
mom
right.
and my auntie and sister, so that made me the cousin. I'm a younger cousin.
So did you grow? You grew up in North Atlanta? You from Gwinnett?
Lawnsville, yep. Pine
Okay.
Tree Drive.
All right.
See, a lot of my music, for a lot of people who don't know who I am, I always throw that
And it
name
started
out.
in Gwinnett.
Pine Tree, yep.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so boom. I definitely needed the backstory on that because I really, you know what? When I first seen it, I said, "Motherfucker just can't mind niggas and he ain't gonna never sit there and go to work." I swear.
You know what I'm saying? Just the same thing. Like, I take the train, I'm just sitting there, minding my business on my phone or listen to my speaker. They just randomly sneak pictures of me.
But the reason, listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people don't know about me, and a lot of people that know me, they're gonna watch this, and they're gonna fucking crack the fuck up. Listen, let me tell you about me. Man, I promise you, I've been dressing like this my whole goddamn life. Since I was a kid, I was in elementary school wearing heels. People be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this girl?" So I'm from Buffalo. It smells crazy. So my little crazy ass, I got these little peeps. So I love me some heels, pick me some nice shoes. I would come out in the snow, walk my little ass to the bus stop with my little heels, long feet. So they were like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?"
So I
I
definitely know
forgot I was
about
14, 15 years old. I was a kid. Now, of course, I've invested in, weather appropriate shoes in a sense, but I like that about you. A lot of people, they think you crazy. Like, "Oh, you crazy as hell." And then a couple years later, you be on to something. You feel what I'm saying? And you see a lot of people trying to do what you do, imitate what you do. So, that definitely inspired me to, get to know a little bit more about you, which I kind of, pieced you together from what I saw on social media. Let me ask you about, your rap career. Like, when did you start rapping? How did you get into that? And why didn't you move? Were you ever with YR Man? Were you ever really a Migo? And if so, why are you not with them now?
So I started picking up the mic, honestly, it would be almost 3 years. Because I kept going viral because of the memes. Like, say you already got the look, you might as well start putting music behind it.
Okay.
Like, okay. I picked up the mic, I started writing, that's what I always do. So I've been musically inclined since I was little. Like, write poetry, write books, I always used to do that. So I always had talent in writing and making sense with stuff. So yeah, I've been doing this about 3 years, and past 3 years, man, my sound has changed dramatically. And I ain't gonna say I was like signed to them, but since they was my people, like them was people who really taught me the game, and the people that I looked up to, like Migos and my older cousins. So I looked up to them, I seen what they was doing something positive. They were like influencers, they weren't like hurting nobody, they weren't doing like they weren't supposed to be doing. And I actually liked their music, it was real catchy. So I studied them for years, being around to see what they doing. I'm like, okay, I wanna be part of this. So I'm like, so I just started following the trend, and that was why I went crazy. The tattoo, the chains, the clothes, everything. That's why people used to take pictures of me, like they see you, they call me Quavo, Offset. Them people would like refer to me. Like every time they see me, they'd say that to me, like Offset or Migo. They used to say that shit. Like it wasn't nowhere I couldn't go where people say that shit to me. And that's why I always wanted to take pictures with me and flick up with me because they see what I was doing. It was different. Because you ain't gonna really see nobody walking around how I walked around, especially like all like the worst neighborhoods. I can walk around all my stuff on the people who I would. They respect me, so I didn't put in work to earn that. So it's like, oh, he cool. Don't mess with him. So they seen what I was doing, and they seen I was determined. Like when I've been out like this level, it came at a price. It definitely cost a lot. I ain't gonna lie, cause like the humiliation, like it was hella people that used to just take pictures of me, and make fun of me, crack jokes about me, call me fake, this and that. I've been doing that for years. So it come at a price. So a lot of people who talk shit about me, they can't
How do you
take
feel
this
about
out.
that? Like, did that ever make you want to step back from the music scene? Because that's one thing I do. I'm definitely going to touch upon a few things. Like, one thing I did say, and it was crazy, and this is what intrigued the fuck out of me. I'm like, okay, I see the little jokes, I see the LOLs, I see the memes, I see the comments. But this motherfucker got some real music, and it's commercial friendly music, and it's the music that we want to hear. Like, it's in-demand music. And I'm like, how does that impact you? Does that ever make you want to step back? Where you at with that?
Well, as far as like the stuff people say about me,
Yeah.
No, that just made me just keep doing it. Because if you're talking about me, I'm worth watching.
That's
So
one thing I
never-
can't say. I don't care what they're saying. Bible as hell.
Like Marilyn Monroe said, hate me or love me, you still thinking about me. Still on
you
your mind.
definitely got the attention.
So that really don't matter. So like I said, like people talking about me for years. It was crazy. Like I really couldn't go nowhere. People sneaking pictures of me. posting me saying all this. People know who I am. They got cool. Yeah, that shit definitely came at a price. They ain't never want to make me step back because if I would have stepped down and would have killed about what people think, I wouldn't be where I'm at now.
Have you ever had like a situation where you had an altercation or you experienced something like that just because of, you know,
you got your little knuckleheads here and there, people that they talk their shit online, they're physically threatening, we catch you, we gonna do this, or we gonna beat your ass, or
but
we
nothing
gonna
in
take
person.
No. That's what I'm saying. They do this shit online, but when they see me in person, like in the streets, like they fuck. Cause that was the thing about me. Even like before like a lot of people start being cool with me. Like I still wear all my shit. I was out there. Like I was the only rapper like in Chicago that you can walk up to and associate with. Like the rappers from Chicago. I mean they got a little money. They left. Like as I was getting higher, I'd still be around. Like you can still see me. I'm still in the hood. I'm still man of my business. I'm still out there. So I'm still acting like I'm regular. I'm seeing the Hollywood life. I know what that shit like. I don't want that shit to change me, so I'm still like acting like I'm regular.
That's what I was trying to figure out. You from Atlanta? I mean, I don't know why you would. What made you come to Chicago to pursue? Did you come to Chicago to pursue music?
No, I moved with my kids.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So you just back and forth.
Yeah.
It's something about Atlanta. You just can't stay there. You just can't leave.
I love Atlanta, but I had one altercation last year in October. Because, because it's some parts where they knew who I was down there. You know what I'm saying? Like down there in Atlanta, a lot of them knew who I was. So they they'd pull up my videos and they know who I am. So I had one altercation. I ain't never tell nobody this though. I don't really give a fuck about it. It's a year later now. So I was with a group of friends of mine. Like we went down there for like AC3 weekend, that's what it's called. I got with 2 Chainz at the compound and all that. It was one specific day. They went to Zaxby's. But I don't really eat that shit. I seen Taco Bell like right across the parking lot. So knowing me, I'm thinking, okay, in Chicago, I can walk around like this and nobody gonna do shit to me. I'm walking to the Taco Bell. I see this dude before he went out there. He pulled up on a scooter. I went in there trying to give me something to eat. So he walked up to me. It was him and somebody else. He walked up to me, and they knew who I was. And they said I had all my shit on. So he get to asking me like, "Hey, ain't you such and such?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What's your name?" And I tell him who I am. And he seen the chain I had on, the YRN chain. He's like, that's my chain. He got to saying some bullshit like I took his chain. Like I didn't. But he pulled up the video. They used to get me confused with this other nigga YRN Mango Food. They used to think we was the same people. I'm trying to beat him like we 2 different people. That's Mango Food. I'm just Mango. So like I guess he was just like mad or some shit. Cause he got a big following I guess down there too. So the nigga get to confront me. I'm already seeing when he on bullshit. I'm like, okay, he steady looking at me, get to try to touch me, get to looking at my eyes. So I'm like, okay, let me go and get the fuck on about it. So the man followed me outside the restaurant. It's raining, man. It was raining. So I'm stepping outside. I'm like, okay, this nigga steady following me. He steady talking about I took his chain and some people took his shit. I'm like, okay, that ain't me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. This is my shit. I paid for it. So we get into a scuffle in the parking lot. So he ended up, taking my shit. It was a motherfucking $4,000 chain that I had on. And the $2,000 bracelet out. The motherfucker just slipped off my wrist. That was the only altercation I ever got in it because it's like some hating shit.
So he took it off.
Yeah, he did. Now he was like, we was like scuffling around each other, so the motherfuckers like he ain't just like snatching and running, but we was tussling and shit. So he just had this thing, he stayed reaching for my shit. I guess the motherfuckers must have just came off with all the movement. And then my bracelet came off too. Only you got that, the motherfucker failed. That was the only altercation I ever had. That was in Atlanta. I was mad at the motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm known that I can't just be walking around. I can't be by myself just walking around like this. They know who I am. This ain't Chicago. I can't do
so
this.
So listen, let me ask you this, because we got to talk about it. This one went, fuck the Little Caesars. This one went viral with that chain you got right around your neck right there. Oh my God, let me tell you, I'm gonna promise you right now, I'm gonna have the editor, my producer, put in a prelude of when that damn video came out so we can see what they talking about. We gotta ask Mango, is your jewelry real?
Of course it is. I don't buy nothing that's not real gold.
That's about
it. Ain't gotta be like the rapper said, the VVS flawless, $70,000. It ain't gotta be all that shit. I don't care about diamonds. I buy real gold and real silver.
Okay.
So that shit is not.
Are the diamonds real?
I don't really wear diamonds like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really into diamonds.
Okay, so we got a lot of people, believe it or not, people really don't know about their jewelry. A lot of people walking around with You know, they wearing VVS Diamondiques. They don't know about those. Those are, you know, scientifically master-crafted.
Shit,
So a lot of shit looks shiny. They don't need to be diamonds. So, you know, at least, you know, you know what? I appreciate you being honest, and I appreciate you putting it out there, because I don't think that this should be any shame or stigmatism. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would probably took this opportunity to flip it and, you know, try to make it a joke. But it's a lot of people out here that's living a lifestyle that they can't fucking afford. There's a lot of people out here living a lifestyle that they're lying about. And there's a lot of people putting themselves in all kind of
unnecessary situations.
You see what I'm saying? You know, to pick yourself up there. When you can really stay within your lane, you see what I'm saying? Because multi-millionaires, some of them will never have nothing like that. They don't buy shit like that. It's about guns and butter. So, I mean, I definitely want to talk about that, and I definitely want to put that on the table. I think that you got more courage putting that on the table than a lot of these other people do, hiding behind the fake jewelry that they have.
I ain't never like about shit that I have. Motherfucker don't never see me on. I hate these niggas be on Instagram. So, you on Instagram, you on here flexing. I ain't the one flexing the face. First off, I don't know why people always assume just because I take pictures and post them and put nice captions, they call that flexing.
Right.
I don't flex none of them grown ass men. Fuck, I need to flex, bro. I'm front about nothing that I wear. I just take pictures. I don't give a fuck what it is. I didn't want some fake shit before. I didn't want some shit that I used to make before.
Right.
I'm a fast designer. Everything like before I used to start buying.
Yeah, so let me ask you about that. I did see a lot of different things, and you got a hell of a style. I don't care if it's real, fake. There's one thing that nobody can definitely take away from you. You have a style. It's not about a designer or a name. It's, you know, put together. You really have a good sense of fashion. So let me ask you this. When you, I see that you design things. How did you get into that? When did you get into that? And when did you start wearing your own shit? Did you ever, was it always just kind of custom for you, or did you have a brand?
It was always, it started off being custom at first, because I'm going to say about 2014, about 2015, I used to have like design pieces. What I used to do is I cut the shit off like the bag or old belt, and I used to staple that shit on. They used to call me staples for that shit. This is before I knew about it.
Wait, you're not gonna just go past that like you ain't say that. They used to call you staples.
Yeah, because there's some people, like, you can find the pictures on my Facebook page where I used to staple that shit on. I stapled that shit to my shirt. This was before I knew how to do any of that.
You got a lot of motherfuckers like that. You know, that's the type of person. You know what's crazy though? As a kid, if you really watch the celebrity stories, those is always the people that, because they blow up, that do that weird shit, that got that one little that thing about them. You see what I'm saying? Like, this nigga stapling shit, notes and shit to his
called me staple, so I cut the Louis Vuitton belt, you know,
okay.
How big it is and how big I put it on the collar with like a polo or some shit.
Okay.
It was about 2015, about 2016, then I started, the hundreds out here, my man Marky, because he run the shop, I used to like figure out how to do that shit for real, like how to do the press-ons and the vinyl and all that. So I used to watch him do that shit for like 2 years. I go to the shop, pay my money, like I want this done. So I always told him, I want to learn how to do this shit. I wish I can work here. It was like, you get to watch it and you will learn how to do it. So for about 2 years, I was watching him do this shit. So I just started going in the shop and designing the shit myself. And that's how I came up with my clothing line. My clothing line launched last summer.
And it's M95 or Mango 95?
Yeah.
Mango 95.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that
what it
shit
was
is
at
nice.
first.
I like how you're so eclectic. I really like your style. I don't really care what the name of it is or whatever the case may be. A lot of people also don't know the higher up you get in couture, high-end shit, you're not going to see a name all over everything. It's low-end or it's custom made. People don't know about fashion. I actually went to school for fashion, so I know this. I went to FIT. I actually still currently student at FIT online. Online. But yeah, I definitely wanted to address that, and I'm not the same. You know, I like to touch upon things people are a little scared to touch upon. I definitely could laugh. I definitely don't mind putting something on the table, but I be wanting to know where this shit come from. You know,
it just come from the mind. I don't just wake up and plan this shit out.
You are a creative soul.
Naturally do. That's just me.
You are definitely a creative soul, like all out. So where are you at in your music career right now? I'm not gonna lie, I definitely have taken the time to listen to a lot of your music. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was very easy to listen to. You are catchy as fuck. That is mainstream music, Mango. That is real mainstream music. Where you at right now?
I make industry style music. I said my first album just dropped. I was supposed to been did it, but just dropped it this year finally, and that shit did good numbers. Everybody like my music. Streets Unlock 1. I dropped that on my birthday actually, May 28th. So that in the whole month of June went crazy with streams and sales and all this shit went crazy. I made a whole lot of money off that.
Okay.
I say with my music now, shit, I'm making real good music. I done switched over to R&B, soul, shit. I'm getting into Latin, all types of shit.
Oh
country.
yeah, now I'm about to get all in your motherfucking business.
So I do more than just one style. So everybody else does.
Make sure beats. We definitely want to know.
So because you know, looking at me, I just give off the image, oh, he's just another rapper. Okay, I like to.
You make your own beats.
I like
Shut
to
up.
play. I actually used to do that because in high school I was in a band. So I do
Shut
everything
up.
by ear. I play 5 instruments: saxophone, xylophone, marimba, flute, French horn.
Really?
My senior year of high school. So I just started doing. I do everything by ear.
That's
I'm
impressive.
visual and I hear. So I used to. How I started with the music in the first place was high school. Playing all them damn instruments and then music class, I played the keyboard like the piano, so I play that as well. So I used to just make my own beats. So as far as rapping, I used to make beats. I got something in my house that I used to make, like literally make beats. Like when the drill scene was going on with Chief Keef and all of that, like I used to remake, his name's Young Chop. I don't know if a lot of people, they might know him. He's like a famous producer, like Chief Keef producer.
I know Young Shot.
Yeah, so I used to make a lot of the stuff that he used to make for Chief Keef. You know how they use the FL Studio and the Fruity Loops and all that they use on the computer. I used to do that same thing on the keyboard. Like I ain't never seen
wow.
like you know how complex that shit is.
Oh, so that's completely organic. That's authentic.
Yeah, so every like instrument, like I said, I'm familiar with
So
instruments.
you still doing all that? You still making all your own beats?
I used to.
Who you getting your beats from now?
My producer from the West Side, Mr. Nicodemus.
Okay, so them come out from Cali.
Yeah, he's from the West Side.
Okay. That's crazy. I really wouldn't have expected you to have said that. Honestly, those are real Atlanta sound beats. That was surprising to hear. What about, now listen, real quick, shout out BJ Ward out here in Chicago. I done definitely seen that you done work with her. She got some amazing work. I really liked her work. Who you using for your videography?
It was still her, but like we shot 3 videos in Atlanta at the malls.
Okay.
When they dropped them, but I used her, my best friend over 15 years, named Justice White. Go by J Major Productions.
Okay.
Never disappointed me on none of the videos. He shot, I think, 3 of my R&B videos, flawless. And my man's Visual Guys.
Yeah, who you recording one more time? Who mixing you down? I want to know.
I go to the West Side, straight to West Side.
So you go all the way out. So you either send it out or you going out to LA?
No, not the West Coast.
The West Side.
Yeah,
oh, so we in Chicago.
Yeah,
Okay,
West Side.
everything comes from Chicago. Oh, okay, your beats come from Chicago. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the hell you getting beats like that from LA? Okay, that's what's up. So listen, do you have like a studio that you like prefer? You would recommend?
I mean, when I was working with my man, Nico, we call him Nicodemus. Like,
Okay.
He's not really doing it no more. So he got a lot of stuff going on, but like his mixing was amazing. So I wish I could go back to him. But who I'm using currently, my man Tone Beats from the West Side.
Okay.
So he does amazing work. Like I don't really go to too many mixes and all of that because I don't need too many people just mixing my work. Too many people can't produce that sound that I have. So every show I did, they hit the clarity, they hit the mixing and mastering. Like, oh, that's professional. Yeah, I only mess with the real, I only mess with professionals. I ain't messing with anybody that's come to shoot my video as well. A lot of people say, oh, I got need studio time. I'm not finna just go to anybody.
When can we expect you to be, to pop up in Atlanta? I'd like to see a show from you in Atlanta.
I'm trying to so much stuff going on in Chicago with my kids. Like I'm there, but I'm always here.
Family, personal life.
Always
Okay.
there, so I'm always traveling. Yeah, majority of my kids are up here. Only one of them, my oldest son, he down there. So
Now, how many kids you got, Mango?
I got 9.
You got 9 kids. How old was you when you had your first one?
10.
You was 10 years old when you had your first child.
First 2, my oldest are 20. They about to be 16 next
Your oldest are twins.
About to be 16
Get the
next month.
fuck out of here. Unbelievable.
A whole lot of amazing stuff about me. So I tell people that they don't ever believe it. Like, fuck what I lie.
Listen, Mango.
Something you ain't never heard.
What's
Ain't the
something
same.
you want to tell my city about you? What's something you want me to take back to them?
I can give you some advice because I mean it might be.
All right, we could.
The
Yeah.
best piece of advice I can give is if you live in a hate city or you encourage and you endure a lot of hate, never give a fuck about what nobody has to say. You don't get paid to give a fuck what people think. If you did, then you wouldn't be the way you are. If I ever gave a fuck about them, I wouldn't be one. I wouldn't be doing this interview right now. So the best piece of advice I can give you: never give a fuck about what nobody got to say. Do what the fuck you want to do.
Game in the game, got
got rich, then forget about it. Get drunk, fuck a bad bitch, then forget about it. Made a $250,000 in a week, then forget about it. Bougie bad bitch, don't speak, so I forget about it. Used to charge a dub for a show, then forget about it. Remember when I used to smoke dope, then forget about it. Had to stomp a pussy nigga out, then forget about it. Ghost ride the rape and hop out, then forget about it. Came in the gang, got rich, then forget about it. Get drunk, fuck a bad bitch, then forget about it. Made a $250,000 in a week, then forget about it. Bougie bad bitch, don't speak, so I forget about it. Used to charge a dub for a show, then forget about it. Remember when I used to smoke dope, then forget about it. Had to stomp a pussy nigga out, then forget about it. Ghost ride the rape and hop out.